there, right? Who has been the most, actually, the go-to person in your life? Like when you're going through some shit, when you're going through some stuff, you know that if I got Zeno, then I'm gonna be fine. If I got Bruno, then I can say what I wanna say, take it off my chest and stuff. Who has been that person for you?
The person who I would normally say, damn.
It's a tough one.
This is a tough one. You got me right there. But eventually it wasn't about the girls for now. I found a better new relationship, and that was money. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
let's get the bag, man.
Eventually it came to a point that I just saw that if I ain't chasing money, and then if I ain't chasing money, what's better off than chasing women without no money? You know what I mean? Like,
yo,
why would
again, dog?
Like, if you ain't got no money, like, what's better?
Che fai le chiami ma quindi di hit in tebe. Un faro ye stessi di line wo chiede mo tete. O schimi le mango wo doro snai. O schimi le mango wo doro snai. Get tired of day. Get tired of day. Yeah, my Josie I late. My Josie I late.
All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kings and queens, welcome again to another installment of the Championare podcast. My name is Bruno, like you already know. As always, dog, I'm not alone, right? And today, I'm with my K what?
Little K, yo.
Little K, dog.
Also known as DCK Dawg, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Say hi to the Championare.
Yo. Shout out to everybody who's watching this, and shout out to the champ who's got me on board today up in the stew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Much love to the nigga right there, you know what I'm saying? And I would like to say,
shout out to the nigga behind the camera.
Shout out to my main man behind the camera, Zeno. Everybody knows him. Kereke. If y'all don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up.
So yeah, man. Thank you for joining me, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you for me.
It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah, thanks for making
grateful.
time, my G.
Sure.
So are you seated comfortably, dog?
Yeah, man. Like you know what I'm, like,
yo,
man.
You're in the Championare, dog.
I'm chilling, yo. I'm in the throne. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm next to the throne. I got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I just wanna, before we get into the business, dog, I just want to send a special shout out again to the Championaires for all the love they've been showing us, thus far, dog. Like, we appreciate it, right? So,
word.
I want to know from you, my dog. Now,
Yeah.
What has been the most valuable lesson you've learned in life? Like the utmost lesson you have learned.
What I've learned is that whenever there's a time that you, like, how could I say this? Like, when you're being too nice to people or being like too friendly, loyal, you know what I'm saying? That kind of loyalty. Don't show them the full potential of that loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Because like, normally people like to take
motherfuckers change.
You know what I'm saying? Because they normally take advantage of the loyalty, because they know that whenever you do something like this, you won't get angry because they know your feelings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could predict whatever it is that you're thinking. You know what I'm saying?
And
So I would recommend never to open your full heart to somebody who you know, like, hey.
And I can share the same sentiments, dog. Cause my whole life I've been living to please other people, right? I would put myself last, just to make somebody happy, right? I've learned now to say no. Like, fuck you, Joe, if you're not with that.
Like, what I would say on that, like, that's the most common fact that people normally don't like to say no. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever they trying to say no, it's a point that they will normally take that people would be angry
take you as
and
a bad person.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though, like, you ain't that type of person, but if you knew my full, like, my how could I say this? Like, the hidden side of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew that I would say these type of things, you would be like mad. You know what I'm saying? You would not understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we all agree on things, because we don't want to show them.
So
you know what I mean?
You've also like been pleased.
I've dealt with that type of shit. Normally, like I would say, half of my life. You know what I mean? Like I've felt that. Like I've came through a lot.
So you're a champion, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're sitting right there.
You know what I mean? And I'm grateful that I'm here
today. Shout out
to
you, dog. Shout out to you once again.
Salute to that.
Man. Yeah. So that's what you want to tell people.
Yeah,
stop
like
pleasing other.
Yeah, stop pleasing, yo. Like even though they are the people that you love, your family, the loved ones, friends, cousins.
Don't overdo it.
Like please, I recommend you to not do that. You know what I'm saying?
So when they say blood is thicker than water, what do you say?
Yeah, it's facts. It's true.
I'm sensing a but.
Yeah, there always is a but. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes like blood can easily dissolve, you know what I'm saying?
How so?
I mean, like they can turn their back on you too, you know what I'm saying? Like even though you do love them, you know what I'm saying? Like your relatives, your siblings, cousins, like they have a way of just turning their back against anyone, you know what I mean? Like there is a point where you could say you care for these type of persons, so but on the other hand, it's the opposite, you know what I mean?
So you're saying you've been in a position where you and a family member were not getting along due to them backstabbing you and stuff?
Yeah, I once dealt with that, but they never revealed it till I saw it, and then I never got a chance to convince them, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't do nothing, you know what I mean? Like I just left it.
So you're saying like you were not seeing the red flags before? Or how was it going? I don't understand.
You know, like I would say they had this type of feeling that they would show me, and they never thought that I knew that shit, you know what I mean? Like, but I knew because I once dealt with it, you know what I'm saying? With like, I would say my friends. But I never thought that my family would just be the people who would show me that type of reaction again, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck you up.
You know what I mean? Like, it came just like that. It felt like deja vu, man. Like, yo.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like those people, like, see, it's hard.
People you look up to and stuff, and then they. Okay, so was the situation bad?
Damn, it was
that bad.
Yo.
Okay, I see.
It was heavy. It was heavy.
Between all. Actually, not. Let me not get there. Right. Who has been the most? Actually, the go-to person in your life, like when you're going through some shit, when you're going through some stuff, you know that if I got Zen on, then I'm gonna be fine. If I got Bruno on, then I can say what I wanna say, take it off my chest and stuff. Who has been that person for you?
The person who I would normally say, damn.
It's a tough one.
This is a tough one. You got me right there, man.
Yeah.
But normally I would say like my moms, you know what I mean?
Shout out, dog.
Yeah, shout out to
dog.
my moms. Yeah. Like I would say like she's the person who normally
you can talk to.
You know what I'm saying? She got me that closure, and I can normally say whatever it is that I want to say to her, you know what I'm saying? Express my feelings, show her that like I tell her everything, you know what I'm saying, from deep down.
And why is that? Why specifically your mom?
My mom, because like she's the only girl who cared about me, you know what I mean? Like she's the only girl that never, and I don't think she'll ever leave my sight, you know what I'm saying? Not like, I mean, she's got that love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
and
one love.
That unconditional love.
Yeah, man, like nobody else would ever give you that type of love, you know what I mean? Not even your girlfriend.
Would you say, would you speak about the same thing about relationships? Because I'm not trying to go far from family. We'll just intertwine the whole stuff, right?
Yeah.
So would you say the same thing about relationships? Like, you have been fucked up by the person that you gave your whole heart to, you know, you're everything.
Yeah, man.
You just
like
switch like that.
Damn, man. On that, man. It's a long story, man. I would say like, yo.
I mean, we are here. We are all ears and all mics. So,
then like,
yeah,
yo. Sometimes you can never know when you're gonna crash. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was one time, man, I had this shawty. Like, she was a fine ass shawty. She got them hips, you know what I'm saying? Big ass, some big ass.
Mesmerized.
You know what I'm saying? I was mesmerized by that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was deeply in love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I felt her, you know what I'm saying? So, at one time, I got up with her, like, we had that thing, we got going and on and on and on and on. But, till it came to a point that I was the only one in that relationship, you know what I'm saying? Hey, dog.
Like shit, dog.
Yeah.
At the start, were you guys serious and stuff? Or?
Yeah, cause at first, man, I showed her all of my feelings. I explored and I've told her everything, you know what I'm saying? I just
all out.
I just threw whatever it is that was in my heart and just let it down, you know what I'm saying? But eventually I think it was a temporary feeling for her. You know what I'm saying?
Not for you.
You know what I mean? Because I gave it my full potential, all of that thing. You know what I'm saying? The type of love that normally no one else would ever give you.
So what exactly did she do to you? Like, if you're comfortable with saying it.
Man, you know, we all know. Like,
I mean, yes, she can cheat, right?
Yeah, it's cliche.
Yeah, it's cliche. I want you to understand the difference, though. I mean, let's say she cheated, right? She can cheat with your friend, somebody you don't know, your pops or someone. So that's the story right there. She cheated. I'm guessing so.
Yeah, that's it.
But then how did that shit go, dog? We want the story, man.
Yo, that shit at first it was fucked up. Like, how should I express?
Yeah, you can tell us the story. How did it go down? How did you find out she was fucking another dude and stuff?
Dog, like, yo, it all starts when, like, at this one time she once texted me and told me, like, she wanna come by, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was that guy, like, you know, like, she's my girl and all that shit.
Fine,
like, come over one twatter, like, that stuff, you know what I mean? But only to find out, like, that shit wasn't real, man. You know, like, it was when she texted me, but not knowing that she wouldn't commit it. You know what I mean?
So,
but eventually, as the day went by, I went out and just passed by her crib. You know what I'm saying? And only to find out that she had a nigga up in this crib. You know what I mean? I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, you saying you passed
her
house, right? You didn't get in.
Nah.
So what did you see? Maybe a car?
Nah, no car, man. Like, the nigga was standing outside. Eventually, like, no, he was sitting outside, you know what I'm saying, out there.
What if he came to borrow sugar?
Nah, man, bullshit.
I mean... What if?
Yeah, you could say that, but you know how it is. We all know the sides of our stories, you know what I'm saying?
So is it a nigga that you were suspecting he wants your chick before? Or?
Yeah, man, because at first she was up all up in my chick, you know what I'm saying? Asking her questions, going with her, you know what I'm saying? Following her around, you know what I mean? And that's when I opened my eyes and saw that, man, this is real, man. Yeah. This shit is happening, you know what I mean? And I wasn't that type, I would say, and what I would say is I'm not the type of, like, who would normally fight for a girl.
Yeah, shout out.
I'm not that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So you just let that shit
You know what I mean? I just left it, bro. Like, I just let it slide by, you know what I mean? But eventually at some point, it is what it is. We gotta learn, we gotta grow.
Was that your first heartbreak?
Man, nah, I wouldn't say it was my first. But
how was your first heartbreak?
Yo, it was... Yes, see, man. Yeah, damn, my first heartbreak was... Yes, it was intense.
Yeah.
It was heavy. I couldn't even barely come out of the room, man. Like, I was in the room for nearly, like, 7 days. A whole week or so.
Is that... the definition of depression.
Man, I was like in depression, and I was like beyond.
So you were depressed,
fucked up as fuck.
For someone who's out there, maybe let's say for someone who's out there who doesn't understand, I mean, like they know the term depression, but please explain, in your own words, what you felt, what depression is in a nutshell.
What I would say is,
or just what you were going through. Maybe though someone else is going through the same thing. How you were feeling, how
Man, the feeling was phenomenal. It was dark, man. Like I felt like I was in a dark place where I couldn't even see light. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I felt like my heart was shattered into pieces where you can never
replace it again.
Like, I mean, like there was some crazy times, man. Like I know sometimes like we could fall down, but in the heart I had in mind like it wasn't the end. You know what I mean? Even though for you that's watching out there, just know that whenever there is a heartbreak, somebody broke your heart or something bad has happened, man. Like just lay low, just be calm, be humble. Yeah. It is what it is, man. We learn, we grow. That's how it is. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
Nothing is perfect in life. You know what I mean? It is a struggle. Wake up and smell the accent and smell the scent.
The coffee.
The scent. Nah, man. What I would like to say, I would say like, wake up and smell reality. It stinks.
Shout out.
It stinks, man.
That's facts.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. So like, yeah. I just like to say that.
So, you've had a fair share of relationships, Dawg, right?
Yeah.
You've been heartbroken, stuff. Have you ever broken a heart? Because you can only be the victim.
Yeah. I would say, I once broke this other shawty's heart.
Hey, why you smiling, Dawg? He's proud. Shut up.
No, man, like that shit, like I never thought that I would do that, like, cause I'm not the type who would say I would break women's heart.
So you're saying you did it unintentionally?
Yeah, man.
Nah,
like
fuck that, Dawg. No. Okay, explain then. Explain.
Like, yo, my guy, shit. What I would say was, have you ever felt, man, like somebody's playing you, but you don't even know it? But at some point there is another shawty who's looking at you.
Okay, so you just wanted to console yourself.
You know what I mean? But it was like ish, bruh. Damn, bruh. I don't know.
Dawg. I mean, you explained pretty well how your heart was broken. So explain how you broke the shorty's heart. What's her name? Maybe she's watching.
No, that's confidential, man. That's confidential, man. Yo, like, Joe, like that shawty, man. Like,
were you in love with her?
Man, I was deeply in love with her. And even though I broke up with her, like, it wasn't my intention because... Man, just because of that shawty and that shawty,
that other shawty,
you know what I mean? Getting like, she had a thing for me, you know what I mean? And she was like the dopest girl I've ever seen, you know what I mean? Like she was fire. She was fire, man. So I had no chance.
You've been closing your eyes,
you
dog.
know what
You're
I mean? Like,
right
yo, man. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Yeah, see, man. Like, yo, that girl, man. So like, I did what I did. I just told the baby that, like, yo, I just couldn't do it. Like, it was hard for me, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't her, it was me. You know what I mean?
Line, you've ever been hit with that line?
Yeah, man. Like, yo,
it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. That's what I just said.
It's not you, it's me. Ay, wayaka.
It wasn't her. It was me. So I just had to say what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, yeah.
But it wasn't you, dog.
You know what I mean? But yeah, see, man. And then like, I mean, everything took a turn.
Yeah.
It just rerouted. Man, that bitch who once fell in love with me, who I had a thing for her too, man, Damn.
So where did you end up with the other chick after you broke the
other one?
Dance?
Yeah, the one that I broke, I left. Then the other one, man, as the journey went by, man, like I would say, yeah, things were pretty good. We're pretty good. Like we had 3 or 4, 5 months, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But damn,
was it the same as? I mean the affection.
Nah, I wouldn't say it was the same because she yo. Hey, father. Hey, dog, you have no idea.
What the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute.
Tell me, dog. I don't know. Facts, I don't know. So tell me, man. Shit.
Hey, dog. Like, what I would say is, my old girlfriend had, I would say, she had the standards. She had the thing for me. I would say like 100%. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the other one that I had, that went through, you know, like she had
20%.
No, like her standards were high, but as time went on, it was decreasing. I don't know if you get it, cause
I think I
you
get
know
it.
in the planet there's not one nigga. That's not one nigga. You know there is the other niggas out there.
So for you, her standards were dropping.
Yeah.
Not for the streets.
Nah, for me. Basically, yeah, it was for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could clearly see that she's not into me that as much as she was at first. You know what I mean?
So it was just all lust and no love.
You know what I mean? And that's when I regretted that shit.
Where was I go? It's course.
Damn, man, like, fuck. Yo, after that shit, like, I eventually realized that, you know, like, I eventually realized that some things, man, you just can't
control.
You know what I mean? Like, we do make shit. In the end, we all got regrets, but you can't keep on living in your regrets forever. You can't keep living in your misery, man. Like, no.
That's fact.
You know what I mean? Like, so I had to just move on and just find a way to get back up. You know what I mean? Put my pants up, you know what I'm saying? But eventually it wasn't about the girls for now. I found a better new relationship, and that was money. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
let's get the bag, man.
Eventually it came to a point that I just saw that if I ain't chasing money, and then if I ain't chasing money, what's better off than chasing women without no money? You know what I mean? Like, why would
again, dog?
Like, if you ain't got no money, like, what's better off chasing women if you ain't got no money?
See,
what?
So make money and the women will.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the first goal. Yeah. The first rule, yo.
That's what we're trying to make.
For all the niggas out there, like, the number one rule for boys, MOB.
Money over bitches.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the most important fact in a man's life. You know what I mean? In a boy's life. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to provide.
You know what I mean? Your financials comes first.
Yeah.
No matter what. Then the bitches last. You know, like, eventually the bitches will follow up eventually after the financials and shit. You know what I mean? But
don't put that first.
You know what I mean? Like, eventually, in the end, you'll.
What if your girlfriend is watching this, dog? Is you saying that?
Man, I don't give a shit. Like, for real, a period, bro. Like, I don't give a shit. No matter. Like, yo, you clearly see this. These are facts, man. Like, we just bringing out knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Shouting out to the world, man. People don't understand these type of things.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't forget, as you know, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. The like is looking at you.
Yeah.
Comment. Hey, boss, send us suggestions about whatever. And thank you for 28 subscribers right now.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Thank you, my G. Thank you for reminding me.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, we are like 22 minutes into this shit. 23? Yeah, 23 minutes. Bro.
Yeah,
so, what else can you speak about? I mean, we've got... Okay, let's talk about growing up. Growing up. How was life growing up, dog? I mean, were you the only one in the family or stuff? Are you the only child? That's what I mean.
Nah, I got my little bro. Shout out to my little bro out there.
Shout
out,
you know
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got a little homie.
So, how was life growing up?
Yo, No, that's a good question. That's a good question, man. I would say life growing up was hell. That was hell, man. But eventually you get back up. First of all, I would say, man, you know, in the community we living in, it was never like as we are today. No, it was never like that.
I don't think I comprehend.
Like what I would say, look at this lifestyle that we're living in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get you.
Everything is like it's lit. It's Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like back then when
you get it, dog.
Wasn't dog. Like it was back then. It wasn't as it was today. You know what I'm saying? Like the freedom, your rights and shit. Like knowing all the things that you would. You know what I mean? Like not having the type of people who would support you in the
difficulties.
You know what I mean? Like helping you in those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, but eventually we did grow how we know. You know what I'm saying? Not falling apart.
So you saying like for you only life was tough, or just basically around the family?
Yo, I would say it was tough everywhere, man.
Yeah, all aspects.
All aspects, man.
Like financially, emotionally.
Man, financially, emotionally, physically, man. Like, yo, I once.
Do you have a childhood trauma, dog?
Childhood trauma. Not that I know of, but.
I mean, you could be, I mean, a victim of kidnap at the age of 3, something like that.
No. And like, I don't think I ever once did, but from the fact that growing up, man, I never had those type of things that other kids had, you know what I'm saying?
Like a mere cell phone.
Or shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like it took a while before I could get all those type of things, like cell phones, like cool gears and all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
But you had clothes.
Yeah, clothes I had, you know what I'm saying? I had food, I ate, but sometimes I could even sleep without no food, you know what I'm saying? My stomach was rumbling, it was hurting that time, but I just had to just face it, you know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. That's how we grow. And that's how we see things. Some people can never provide. But even though I never had much, I'm grateful that I do have something, because someone out there, or even someone that's watching this, ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't all alike. We're can never, the same. You know what I'm saying? We can never hold the same, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like you might have this type of things and I wouldn't have this type of things, but still, you know what I'm saying? Even though for you, it's not what you thought it would be, like that much, you know what I'm saying? But it still is a blessing to you, you know what I mean?
Because there's someone who has a bike. Actually, there's someone who doesn't have maybe wheels, right?
Yeah.
They envy someone who has a bike.
You know what I mean?
And there's someone who has a bike, they envy someone who has a car.
You dig? Yeah, that's how it is.
So yeah,
that's how it is.
Like
man.
J. Cole said it, love yours, dog.
Facts.
So in a quick jiffy, what would you like to say? Just a word of motivation. That's what we like to do here in the Championare. Just a word of motivation. Look straight into the camera. Maybe 1 minute. Let me give you 1 minute. Talk to the people, dog. Take it away.
Yo, first of all, I would like to say, this life, man, is a sandwich, man. No matter how hard it flip it, no matter how hard you flip it, the bread always comes first, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you got to give up to that, you know what I'm saying? You got to look up to that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just shout out to everybody, man. Like, I mean, you know you got your potentials in you. Just the fact that you haven't figured it out, you know what I'm saying? Because it's embedded in you, you know what I mean? And sometimes it just needs you to challenge yourself and just do whatever it is that you've been meaning to do, you know what I mean? Because even if you fall, man, doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Nah, I don't think so. We've been there. I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I've failed multiple times. And I don't even know my limits on that, you know what I mean? Like, I did. You know what I mean? And there's still future times that we will fail, but that doesn't mean you should give up, man. I don't think so.
Be a fucking champion.
You know what I mean? This is a quote from the man himself. He just said it. You know what I mean?
Be a fucking champion. Put it into.
Yes, sir. Put it into 2 hands, 2 fingers. You know what I'm saying? Peace up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's what I gotta say.
That's dope, man. That's facts. That's facts. I like that, dog. Zibo, you wanna say a word of motivation? Okay. Oh man, like I feel like dog, you gotta come back again on the show.
Yeah, man. Eventually I will, man, because we we got love up in this stew, and you know what it is, man.
Yeah, it's all love.
I got you.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
man.
next time you come back, I want us to unpack more, man. Like, let's get deep into this shit, right? I'm also looking to do other shows, but we'll talk about that when you come back, right? I wanna host the show with you, dog.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna have a conversation. Me and you are gonna host someone else. Maybe the guy behind the camera will be sitting on the chair. Who knows?
Yeah, probably.
So, how was high school, dog? I didn't ask you that. How was high school?
Yo, bro, I would say high school was the most litest moment of my life. You know
Shout
what
out.
I'm saying?
Facts.
Like that's where I would say, like, you eventually grow up learning, like, your the true identity of
you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's
and how is that? Explain that.
Man, it's immaculate. You know what I mean?
You saying that's where you learn your true identity. Hey. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dog. Yeah, so you get me. Your true identity. I'm fucking South African, dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, how do you mean?
My identity.
No, by saying that at school, that's where you learn. Yeah.
Like, I would say, at school, it's a point where you're at a stage where you see the real world, you know what I'm saying? Not eventually, like, not literally, like, seeing the real world, but like, you feel it, the vibe.
You're in
like,
the learning process.
That's where, like, you start realizing that people partying, people do some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the corruption, I don't mean it in a bad way, but you know how it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, the corruption happens of a child, you know what I'm saying? A teenager, for that matter. You know what I mean? Because that's where, like, we normally get, how should I say this?
Have you ever been bullied at school? Or were you the bully? I've been bullied, dog.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. We all been there. Like, I wouldn't want to lie. I've been bullied.
You've been bullied
multiple times.
Who was your bully? You can say that motherfucker's name, Joe.
Hey yo, that nigga was Usain. Hey yo, Usain. You clearly watching this right now, man. I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at you,
dog. Just tell me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, eventually I ain't mad, but one day you'll eventually see my true colors, motherfucker.
So you're holding a grudge on a nigga, dog.
Yeah, man, but it's something I wouldn't say I would take it to the head. Nah.
I mean, like, for a moment, when it was happening there at school, right?
Yeah.
It was putting a lot of pressure on you. You felt like, shit, maybe I'm alone. Maybe the people don't like me and stuff.
You feel me?
So it created that anger in you, right?
Yeah, that anger, that rage.
Something you put in your head, but yeah, man, as you grow, you kind of like, fuck that, I'm still here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it is what it is, it just keeps you angry, but
then it kind of takes something away from you. What is that something that it has taken from you?
Man, yo, it killed your
confidence,
my guy.
Yeah,
it killed my confidence, man. I wouldn't say my enthusiasm is like before. No, it isn't, because at first I was like that hype motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like that stimulated dog, you know what I mean? Like but now, man, it feels different.
were you bullied about at school? Cause none about ubuntu eskobo said eskobo sisi no. So what were you bullied about?
Yo, what I would say, I was bullied. No, like my bullying was physically, my guy. It was physical, you know what I'm saying? Like
for no reason.
You know, like I would have some kids like being.
Yeah?
Like I would say, man, I had these type of niggas who I would say they would like usually take my lunch, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, this shit we see in movies, dog.
You know what I'm saying? I've experienced that shit. You know, like, yo, like there wasn't anything I could do by that time because I wasn't like as smart as I am today. You know what I'm saying?
Had no friends.
Yeah, like I had friends, but they weren't the type of friends that
they were also pussy.
You know, yeah, we were all pussies, nerds, geeks. You know, dumbasses, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it happened, man. Yeah. And eventually, as time went on, I just had to step up for myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I just had to stand by and just...
Who was there on your neck? Like, in Dwana, you gotta fucking put the hammer down. Was there someone?
Yeah. There was a nigga, there was one nigga of mine, his name is Pablo.
Yeah, yes, shout out to you.
Shout out to you, boy. Born in... Next T Tepang, you know what I'm saying? Like, those the type of niggas who eventually just told me, man, you ain't gotta let this shit go. No. You gotta fight for what's yours, you know what I mean? Like, so I just had to do what I gotta do, you know. I just got back up and just did it.
So you also hit back?
Yeah, man, because that was the only way I could just...
Tell me about the first day you fought back to this nigga. You saying...
Yeah, man. The first day was that time that we were at school. It was a morning. What? I remember it was like a Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock. The time where the school was getting in. So the niggas coming behind my back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So shop fine, cool. I'm there.
You wanted to open your bag and then take out your lunch from the bag.
It's a point where like he knew my bag. You know what I mean? Like he knew like my backside, my backside, my front side, my walks and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So eventually one day he just pulled up. He pulled me by the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Like when I said
so I just turned with one mean right. Not go bust, you know what I'm saying? So by the time, eventually when I did that, like the nigga was hopeless, so I just went on him, just I just grabbed the nigga, like show him who I really am, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was scared about that.
And he wasn't expecting
you know that, like he never thought that I would ever do that thing, you know what I'm saying? But even though I was scared, man, like I feared him, you know what I'm saying? But
you did it.
I just had to, man.
And you didn't only fight for yourself, dog. You also fought for other people.
You know what I mean?
Like, I think from that day, he never ever bullied someone.
Yeah, no. I don't even remember him doing those things again because eventually he took a break from coming to school.
What the fuck? Due to the embarrassment, dog.
You know what I mean? Like he never thought that myself will pull up and just
shout out to you, dog. That's been a champion.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never gotten a chance to fight back to my bullies.
Yeah, man. So I just did what I had to do because like normally some kids would like they were fed up, man. Mm-hmm. Have you ever felt like some things like you just need to just cut them off in life, you know? Yeah. So I just cut that bully off my life.
Rather him than other kids leaving school because of being bullied. So yeah, served him right. Yeah, man. Did he end up? Oh, so you're saying he took a break? Yeah, and then he eventually came back. Yeah. Okay, see, dog. See, yeah. I never got the chance, man.
Yeah. So when he came back, like eventually things changed. Like he wasn't as he was before.
He was like,
you know, like he was in a silent mode. I never even thought that I would see him in that sight. You know what I'm saying? Because
no friends at that time.
You know what I mean?
Entourage behind him.
Yeah, like he was down to the very bottom. You know what I mean?
How were the girls, man, to you? Like, were they? You can't.
Dog. Eventually, you know how it is, man. Like, but I never felt
like a hero.
Like I never wanted to get into that, you know, because I wasn't a bully. You know what I mean?
You just fought back.
Yeah, I just fought back.
The ladies, of course, are going crazy about
you know what I mean? But some people never took it as those type of people would take it.
Yeah.
They took it as if I'm the bully last minute, you know
Who?
what I'm saying?
The teachers?
No, some other kids, because they never knew what the nigga was doing behind their backs, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So whenever I got that chance to take him down, they thought I was the bully, you know what I mean?
So you saying...
It was two perspectives about that time.
So for those who knew...
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who knows what's been down, what's been happening ever since that day. You know what I'm saying?
Like I always say, dog, like you gotta learn to appreciate. Appreciate both losses and wins, but don't focus on the losses, right? Don't count the losses. Dog. No. But appreciate them both.
You know what I'm saying? It is. Yeah, the wins, it is what it is. The losses are a blessing. That shows you to learn something. You know what I mean? Like eventually we do. That's how it is.
That's how we learn, man.
Yeah.
So what do you say? We close this thing or not?
Yeah.
You got something to say before we shut it down?
Yeah. My last words.
I mean, anything you want to talk about or anything you want to say to the people, it's fine. What's that?
What I wanted to say was, I wanted to give her my regards. Hey yo, whoever is watching this out there, just fight. Just keep on fighting. You know what it is. This your boy LKDC. You know DCY Fly K-Dawg. As you know what it is. We in the building. You know what it is. So yeah, we out.
Yeah, man. From me, Breno Championare, aka Mr. Champion. Shout out to Zeno in the background. Shout out to Aim out there. He's watching the TV. But yeah, man, we'll see you again next week, right? On the next one. We don't know who we got. Like you know, man, you never know what to expect on the show. So shout out to everybody who's been with us thus far, man. We've come so far. Like, damn, dog. We are here.
That's what's up.
That's the hashtag. Hashtag we are here. Hashtag TCP. Hashtag grind never stops. Hashtag whatever you want. Hashtag champion.
Whatever. Yo, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment some suggestions for that matter. You know what I'm saying? You know what here. We'll answer for you.
So from me, Breno.
K-Dawg, you know what I'm saying?
We're out of here,
We're out of here.
Zeno, say something, man. Say something, dog.
What's up?